Hey there, everybody! Welcome back to ARK Survival Ascended. And Mr. Shawnee, how you doing, Mr. Shawnee? And how's it going there? Andy the Farmer, T Miller, Farmer Marks, Bodine. Good to see you again, bud. Mr. George, and anybody else out there I may have missed. But yes, welcome back. So we are on the travels again. But yes, thank you very much for that mega fart, much appreciated. So we're actually heading up the right-hand side of the island, just to give you an idea. Just gone past the swamp. I'm kind of just about to see it there, right there. I'm kind of aiming for this mountain range right here. It's a very good area for getting metal. I'm not quite sure about that. 3 thumbs, thank you very much for the fart there, much appreciated as well. Yeah, so it's good for metal. It's also good for some obsidian, which is what I am mainly going up there for. What is that? Oh. Oh, here we go. I hope not. See, megalodons aren't too bad, I will say that. Sure, big shark. It's the crocodiles and everything else you got to worry about. Come on. Mr. Shawnee, thank you very much for that Jaws theme, and Mr. T Miller for the Godzilla roll. That was actually perfect timing, right as it finished. But yes, we don't have any Godzillas in here, unfortunately. But yes, I think a little bit further up, we'll come up to just past these rocks here up ahead, and we'll park up the boat, and then we'll take a fly up. Also, I do have Angel and Chopper with me today. So yeah, we're primarily looking for obsidian. I'm currently working on making polymer. Obviously that needs obsidian. And yes, I've done 2 trips up north to the snowy area already in the last couple of days. But I'm just not getting enough, so yes. So I thought I'd come on up, grab what I can, and see. And that's a better one, to be honest. Yes, good old T-Rex roar. Yes, we've got T-Rexes in here somewhere. So over the last couple of days, haven't really done too much. I did do a bit more on my base, by the way, which we'll get back to later, and I'll show you the whole thing. Obviously I've been up north. I did get another Ankylosaurus. I found a really pretty one. So it's a male as well, so it works well with the female that I've got, hopefully. And why is it all of a sudden I go live and the game goes a little bit laggy? So, but yes, I called it Tank, so we've got Tank now and Chopper. So yay! There we go. We'll grab that, because one other thing I do want to do is, oh hello, an Alpha Megalodon. Oh yeah, we're not going anywhere near you. But I do have my own Megalodon now as well, by the way, guys. I called it Meg. And yes, it's not too bad. I've already taken out one Alpha Megalodon with it. So it was fairly easy. But yeah, I need to work on a little bit more on its stats, that's for sure. But anyway, yes, so we'll get back to the base in a little while. But yeah, I want to see if I can find some obsidian up here. So we'll need to go up. And I'm going to kind of look down. I think the weather's actually turned up here, so it's going to be a little bit harder to spot them. So the rocks I'm really looking for are black. Actually, this is around about the area I found my other Argentavius. Oh crap. Yes. But while we're up here, we'll grab some metal. Let's drop you there because I think he was still following me, is he? Yes, it was. Oh, you're pretty. Sorry, dude. Oh, that's a shame. That was quite a pretty one. He had to attack me, but yes. Oh well. Argentavius is leveled up, so 91 to 92. I think we'll work on stamina a bit. There we go. Right then. But yes, my little Ankylosaurus. Oh, can be leveled up as well. Put a little bit more in stamina. So this is great for stones, I will say, if you're gathering stones. Not too great, but you will get metal out of it and flint, but yeah. This is primarily what I want this guy for, is the metal. So there we go. Actually, what I might just do is grab these ones down here. There's a couple down here as well. It is a little bit chilly up here, so I've got to be very careful. Oh, another level up. Yes, metal is definitely a good thing to grab while we're up here. Try and stay away from those hyenodon. Yeah, just give you an idea where I am in the map. So I'm literally just on the lower corner or lower side of the mountain here. So if anybody did want to get in and get any metal, this is a good spot to come to, that's for sure. But it looks like we've got some company as well. Gonna have to take care of him because I don't want to get killed. And I'm sure I don't want my dinos getting killed either. It's not an Allosaurus, probably a Carator or something. Excuse me, mate. Yeah, an Allosaurus, look at that. Oh, there we go. One hit wonder, I love this guy. Really, really do. Oh, got a scorpion up here too, so gotta have to be careful of that. Oh, dang. Could have tamed that, actually. I need to actually look at what some of the other dinos need for taming-wise. But yeah, let's see what we can find. Somewhere around here there's some black rock. That's the one I'm after. I know I've seen it up here somewhere before, but I can't remember where exactly. Oh, right in front of me, right there. Haha! And actually, let me pause that there because I'm totally ignoring you guys. I do apologise. Did see you scroll back. We've got Mr. Green Thumb Farmer there. But yeah, if you're not following like Farmer Marks, Team Villagers, Green Thumb Farmer, Mamadou, make sure to click on their links, give them a follow if you're not following them already because they are great content creators. When is the RG saddle level? Okay, we could have a quick look for Mr. Farmer. Now, just remember that it might be slightly different to what mine is, but I'm pretty sure they're around about the same. Argentavius, I guess you want, yeah? A-R-G... Argentavius saddle, right there, 62 for me. So yes, you got a little ways to go. Right, let's drop this dude down a second. Somewhere safe, right there should be fine. Oh, I hope I got onto land. Yes, I did. Good. But yeah, this little black stuff right here is what I'm primarily after. There we go. And I just realized I didn't carry on going. Try again for the fix on that tree. Oh yeah, no. Thanks again. Yeah, no worries there, Mr. Shoddy. Yeah, I might look at that other thing over the weekend for you, and I'll let you know. Out of interest, do you have the Highlands Fishery DLC? And while we're at it, hello to Mr. Shoddy and Mr. Farmer Marks over on YouTube. Welcome. And I do like that little scorpion there, Mr. Scorpion. Shoddy, by the way. There was a purple rainbow. Ooh, pretty, T Miller. Pretty. Sure got some pictures of it. But how is Mamadou doing today? You are very, very welcome. Yeah, has nothing to do with the DLC. The only reason I was asking is if you want a greenhouse to do that, if you've got the DLC active, I could just literally take it straight from the DLC, as it were, for the fill type, the fill plane and such. So that's fine. It's the map. The guy who made it just kept the FS19 version for 25. Oh, geez. Yeah, that's terrible for crops. Yeah. Yes. Oh. But yes. Yeah, I'll have a look at it over the weekend. Probably what I would do is just basically have a greenhouse that'll output what you want out of maybe a pipe, so you can just put it straight into a semi-trailer, for example, and do it that way, rather than having pallets spotting out and stuff. It's a little bit easier, so yes. Let's see, Canada just took the lead over Sweden in the Olympics in ice hockey. 3-2 in the third. Oh, nice. Semi-finals. Nice. You're doing good, Mamadou. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. But yeah, I haven't really been paying too much attention to the Olympics this year. Yeah, it seems like our news at the minute is more engrossed about what's happening with a certain former prince, shall we say, of the UK. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah, I don't even know how well or terrible the UK team are doing over there. Right, bit of obsidian, and I'm pretty sure, actually thinking about it, I might have enough space on my Argentavius to get a little bit more while we're up here. There's a little bit of metal there. Really don't want any more metal. It's hard to, it's terrible to say it. I really don't want any more metal, but yes, I should really grab it while I'm here. Obviously, I'm going to be oh, there's one there. Working primarily on getting my motorboat up and running. So the one I'm on about is in here. So it's this lovely big metal one. I want to get that. The only thing I'm going to have an issue with is the black pearls. The polymer, I'm pretty much almost there. The metal should be fairly fine. Getting harvested. Fiber is easy enough. Wood's easy enough. Obsidian, yeah. Hide's fine. I've got plenty of that at home. But it's that black pearl. I only have a couple. So I'm going to have a look in to see where to get the black pearls. I think Basilisauruses and certain other sea creatures do drop them, like the big squids and all that. So we'll have to have a little look. I hope you and your family are also. Yeah, we're doing okay. My daughter's actually around her friends over the weekend, so it's just myself and the wife here for the weekend. Dropped her off this afternoon. I think she's planning on coming back on Sunday, so a nice quiet weekend without her daughter. It's gonna be fun. It's going to be fun now. You know what I should have done is put my RG, my angel, on follow me, shouldn't I? Whoops. Because this is a little bit of a tricky area, and I might have to get out my pickaxe in a minute. Oh, see how much we've got in here, because there's a lot of obsidian up here. That's not what I want. I want... nope, I don't want that in either. He's getting a little bit full. There we go, that's what I wanted. Let's see. Yeah, he's at max, so let's see if we can... Look at that. Oh, lots of metal. See, this is why you want to grab an Argentavius, an Ankylosaurus. Look at that amount of metal that is harvested. Obviously, we've got 300, nearly 400 on the obsidian. That's what I'm really after. I'm hoping that's not going to be too heavy for him. Or her, should say. My little angel. Who is... Oh, right in front of me there. She blends in rather well. That's the only problem. There we go. Let's have a little look and see I might be able to put some in the saddle, or actually on the RG. If it's, oh, not too bad. Okay, it's not too bad yet. Okay. Now, there's one thing that's kind of bugging me. So, with an Argentavius, not an Argentavius, I keep getting them mixed up. With an Ankylosaurus, I always thought if it was being carried by a Argentavius, if you got close to a rock, it automatically swung and harvested the rocks and stuff. I'm sure I've had it done before, but this time around it just doesn't seem to be working. I don't know if it may be something that was done in the game, but oh well. Gonna have to be very careful. Actually, what I might just do is take some of these stones out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do 5 on me. We'll shove them into her. Oh, blimey. And it's also, what do you do with all these things here? Like the vertebrates and stuff that you get. I got tons of them at home. It's like, I have no idea what to do. But yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might be able to get it from there. Yes. Yeah, I thought so too. But yeah, I cannot seem to get it to work. I've literally had it inside of a rock itself. And it still didn't swing and do the harvesting. It's weird. Right, I think that'll do for the minute. Just want to get a little bit more of this black stuff up here. And I think... Oh, we'll kind of head back in a minute. I'm trying... Come on. Come on. Stop hitting everything else. There we go. That's what I was aiming for. Like, 4th time lucky. I'm sure I've seen one other bit up here. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe not. That might be all of it for the minute, but that's fine. That's a good couple of 100 stacks there, so that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just gonna have a quick look around, and I think that'll do it for the moment. There we go. Right. Come on, Chopper. Let's head you back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back up here again at some point. But yeah, I don't want to overdo it with my poor little birdie here. But yes, maybe actually next time I'll bring up both my birds and we can load them right up with more metal and such. So cool. But that will do for the moo. As yet, I've still not seen a Quetzal flying over, so that would be kind of handy if I had one of them. But I know they're very tricky to tame.
Billy is a nuisance. He will be gone in 2 weeks. I apologize for this inconvenience.
I don't know about that, but you never know. What was that actually seen? Oh, it was a tree stump, okay. Right then. So we do still have that alpha megalodon over there, so we've got to be very careful of what we're doing, because sometimes
make your dreams come true.
Even the birds will attack. Just do it. I'm trying. Okay, let me just squiz back a minute, because you guys are chatting far too much, and I'm struggling to keep up with everything. But thank you, Mr. Jers, for that. Let's see. Where are we there? So there's Johnny talking about his greenhousey thing. Timo there, the family's good. I was about to say they won it. Lol. US versus Slovakia. At 3 today, Wing goes to gold round against Canada. Gonna be okay, cool. Am I okay? I think I'm okay, Mr. Farmarks. I have no idea. Norway has 37 medals in first place. US has 22nd and second. Ah, okay. No more medal. Yes. Right, there we go. Was that for the bosses? Okay. Not sure. But yes, if you guys did not follow Mr. Jers, make sure to click on the link. Catch him when he goes live, guys, because he is a newish streamer. So yes, definitely go. We're giving you support, guys. And who knows, I might be able to catch him when he goes live as well. I missed the last one, so it's kind of no. But yes, he was doing some American Truck Simulator. Oh, fudge monkeys. Oh man, you would, wouldn't you? Come here, you. Come here. I'm hoping there's no piranhas around, because that would be horrible. Come on, sweetie. There we go. I think the next boat I'll do is I'll see if I could put like a roof or something on the top to prevent them from flying away. Let me move you out of here because you're kind of in my way as well, dude. There we go. I want to get home. I do. Oh, yes. But I don't know. Actually, it's kind of weird. So with getting so much oil and obsidian from up north yesterday, I've been able to craft enough armor to create the fur armor, the scuba gear, and the chitin armor. So I've got 5 complete armors now out of all of them, which is kind of nice. The chitin one wasn't too bad. Yeah. I actually went up north last night before I was able to even craft them with obviously Angel there, and just went wild, killing tons and tons of dinosaur. What do you call them? The it's not that elephant there, but I did get a few of them. Some of the other elephant mammoths, rhino, woolly rhinos, stuff like that. So that definitely helped a lot. Ended up doing 2 runs and went back for some more just to get the chest plate sorted out. So yes, so I now have the full fur one, so I can actually go up there without getting too cold. Now, one thing I do want to do, if I remember correctly, oh, I almost thought I was going to have a passenger there for a second. With the otter, obviously that is a shoulder pet. If I remember correctly, that also generates heat in cold places. If I remember rightly, I'd have to have a research into it. But if that is right, what I might do is look at some point trying to find an otter to tame. So they're a passive tame. You have to go up to them, I think if I remember rightly, with fish. See the fish or prime fish. And you sort of put it in and you tame it that way. So yeah, maybe over the weekend I'm going to have to do a lot of hunting because there's a whole black area still in the center of the island here that I have not explored in this save game yet. Also, we've got the volcano up there that I haven't even been to yet, and there's a lot of other areas that might have other creatures that I'm after. One thing I do still want is to find a big black kitty cat. Something like a saber-tooth would be quite nice. And it's going to be named Poppy after our cat who passed away just over a week ago. So yes. Yeah, I was thinking either if I can find a saber-tooth in black, that'd be nice. But there's also, and I can never remember what its name is, but there is another cat in the game, but it's in the redwood forest area. And it likes to climb up trees and stuff. It's great for climbing, actually, from what I remember. If I could come across a black one of them, then yeah, bonus. But yeah, that's another area I haven't even been to yet. It's the Redwood area, so that is something to explore. Now, I haven't really explored it that much in the past, so I am going to go in a little bit more cautious, shall we say, and see what is actually around there. One of the things I'd love to eventually have is things like a beehive. So I know you can tame, if I remember rightly, you can tame the drones, or you can somehow get a queen bee itself to create a new colony type thing. So yeah, because obviously honey is a good thing for, I think it's the higher kibble. So yeah, I really want to focus on some of the things I haven't done previously. It's very bad in there, yes. But I won't be alone, that's for sure. I've been in there a few times. I've come back with obviously that big tree cat. So I'm not too worried. But yeah, I'm going to need to... I'll probably take my chomper, my most chops up there. Because that's probably my highest leveled ground creature. It's like 1 or 2 hits in, anything's down. I haven't gone up against a Brachio yet, I will say that with him, so I'm not quite sure how he would do, but I got my money on him winning regardless. But yes, one of the things I need to do is find black pearls. Otherwise I'm going to be screwed to make my motorboat. Yes, I know I've got a couple, but I don't know where the heck I got them from. But I did watch a video the other day, I think it was yesterday, about you can get them from certain sea creatures, Basilosaurus, the giant squids I think it was, and a few others. Some of the, like the sea scorpions, stuff like that, also drop them but in small amounts. So yeah, the big octopuses. Yes. I actually went down with my Megalodon earlier. I was just swimming around sort of between Herbivore Island and where the camp is, and I didn't come across any along that section there. I found a few Megalodons, that's about it really. And oh, what was the other one? There was another fish in there. It's a nasty little bugger, I will say. I haven't seen it before, and I'm pretty sure there's an alpha or something underneath me, because I keep seeing a red glow on my boat. I'm kind of scared. But yeah, I couldn't see any Basilosauruses at all. I did spot a giant turtle that I've never seen before. But I think I don't know if I was streaming the other day, but I have seen one down here crawling up onto the land. Not even sure what that is. I think that's another new creature that's been added to the game. Actually, there is a reason I'm actually coming this way, because I'm hoping it's still there. I really do. But obviously, with the current version of Ascended, I'm not sure if it's on in Evolve yet, but they have added Gigantoraptor, I think it's pronounced. And it's actually a herbivore. It's a very friendly raptor. Now, the last time I came along here, just down this riverway on the right hand side where we're coming up to, was a nest for one, and it had an adult and a baby in it. Oh heck, I think I'm caught up on the rocks here. Whoops. Come across a little bit more. There we go. If it is still there and hasn't been killed, we might pay a little visit. And oh, we got some shinies up ahead too. Right. Got your bird up north on the west side. Yeah, so my Argentavius that I'm currently riding, I actually got it right here, Farmer Marks. It took a while to find it. But what I will say is, yesterday when I went up over here, there was Argentaviuses and Ankylosauruses starting to spawn over there, so you could still go over there if needed. But yeah, I got mine over here. I think I got the other one up and around this area as well. But yeah, this over here as well, where I was literally at, also has a good amount of Argentaviuses. So yeah, there's a few spots around for you to find. Is it, or is it just a glowy rock? Nope, it's just a glowing rock. See, this is something I don't get with ARK. Why is there glowing rocks, random rocks around? So I've got this one right below me, but when I was down deep earlier, there was others. It's like, why? It didn't make any sense. Let's have a look. I think it was actually here. It looks like it might have gone. No. Yeah, it was literally right. I think, pretty sure it was right here. Was a giant nest? Oh, actually, while I'm here, if it's safe, I just noticed something there. Is that what you were hiding, was it?
I found the report on Mr. Nerva to be rather exaggerated, and as an Englishman, one might imagine that I'd view Roman leadership with some disdain. Yet, in my experience, I found Mr. Nerva to be both honest and intellectually engaging. In fact, after a lengthy
RG.
conversation, I dare say that Mr. Nerva has the right of it when it comes to this island.
Where's he gone?
Politics. As the Romans created Pax Romans, perhaps this new...
Oh, I don't want to hit you.
Pax
It might hurt me. Archie. Oh, there he is.
I doubt it will harm my research. So I see no reason to interfere in this pointless squabble.
Yes. Indeed. Get away from those little bugs because they're a pain. But yeah, I was hoping that it'd still be there, but I'm guessing maybe something's taken out. But from what I understand, with a single player game, only one will spawn at any one time, which is a bit of a nightmare. You can tame them, but they can be a little bit tricky. And you kind of have to really do it. They kind of from what I've watched video wise, it's recommended to claim the baby. So yeah. They're poisoned? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, not quite sure. Something... Oh! I see what it is. Yeah, it's a jellyfish. I can just see it on the rock there. Actually, if I pause it there. Right here, there's one of those blinking... I don't know what they're called. But it's just like, yeah, jellyfish. There's a jellyfish. I wonder if that's what it is. Maybe they're spawning actually underneath the world, as it were. Hence why it's glowing then. Because I went up to a couple of spots and thinking, what's going on here? Just have a closer look type thing. And yeah, I couldn't see any of the jellyfish inside, I suppose, the water. So maybe they're spawning outside and causing it to glow. But it's kind of cool though. A little bit different maybe. I don't know if it's on purpose, but I don't know. It's weird, just a little bit randomness, I guess. Now you got glowing seaweed down in the bottom of the seafloor as well. And how you doing there, Mr. Voltstrop, by the way? Yes. Some of the things I will say, certain areas do look a lot different to when I played last on here. Other area, most of it, to be honest, still looks the same, but there is certain areas that do look a little bit different, because I know previously I've gone to like the ocean floor just at the top of Herbivore Island, and if I remember rightly, it was very empty, and I suppose initially. Up today, yeah, it's not now. There's seaweed up there. There's loads of other things growing up there. It's kind of crazy. obviously I was trying to find my little cave up there for pearls, but yes, couldn't find it because the amount of seaweed and such up there. But oh well, it's fine. I've got a good, well, some pearls anyway. So, but yeah, that's another thing as well. The clamshells where you get your pearls from. That's another thing that has changed since I last played the game properly. Obviously, previously it was just a basic bland shell. Almost looked like a rock, to be honest. Now they kind of glow in the dark almost. It's kind of weird, but kind of cool. Definitely a lot easier to spot them. And obviously if you are doing those clam shells to get your pearls, remember, just use your normal hand to harvest the pearls. There we go. So we're just coming into here. And we're almost back. Obviously, Tank is obviously my last dinosaur that I tamed. So I've only got him being tracked currently. I was kind of getting annoyed of all those icons showing. So I went into the dino bit in here. If you weren't aware, if you come into here, the tracking panel, you can actually track and untrack your dinosaurs. So I can untrack them all. Or if you wanted to try and find one, so say for instance I wanted to find Meg, just click on it and it should, actually did I do that right? It should track it, or do I have to do something else? Select to track. Oh, there you go. Click on the little point there and you can see that Meg is now showing as a trackable item, or so you can see what level it is and stuff like that. So it's a kind of a cool little thing that they added from the base game. But yes, there is my little megalodon right there. Hello, gotta go over and say hello quickly. So yeah, this is one of 2 creatures that I've added since Wednesday. And yes, just going out today, I was actually able to get up to level 59. But it's a nice little thing. It's kind of hard to see because it is dark, but it's just a megalodon at the end of the day. Eats fish. Just use some tranquilizer arrows. Waited till it fell asleep. Shoved some fish into it. Actually, I used some prime fish because that's what I had on me. Shoved that into it, and yeah, in a little while, tamed the little thing. But yes, as you can see, my base itself has definitely changed a little bit since Wednesday. I'm hoping it won't be dark for too long, because it'll be easier for you guys to see the whole area. But let's grab this lot up here. And actually, I'll have a quick fly around. So here we go. So let's see. That should be fine. So obviously I've got a long hallway now, which we'll go into in a minute to show that's where all the crafting and stuff gets done. I've also got my little taming pen. This is basically where the dinosaurs and such are going to be housed. It's still a work in progress, so we've got a lower area for ground type creatures, dinosaurs. So all my Ankylosauruses, Moschops and all that can go there. T-Rexes should be able to get in there as well. Maybe Spinosaurus, if I ever get one. Might have to expand that out a bit though, towards the water. And then the upper area, this is going to be for any flying type dinosaurs, excuse me. So Pteranodon, Argentaviuses, stuff like that. So yeah, eventually I do want to create a penned off area within the water to basically keep my sea creatures safe. Right, come with me, Chopper. Right. Let's drop you in there. So yes, this is my base now. So previously mine sort of stopped here. So I've literally added all of that on, including a nice little fireplace as well. So all of this is new. The aim is on the right hand side is going to be storages for everything. Probably set on maybe 2 levels. And then along this wall here is going to be all of the crafting. Oh, did I leave you on? I think you're pretty much done. Yes. Turn that off. Just take that lot out. There we go. Now, if you can do it, if you can get high enough, grab the industrial grill. It's a quite a high level thing to unlock, but it's great for cooking meat, prime meat, fish, prime fish very quickly. Yes. So yeah, rather than using the little campfire, you can put tons in there. I think it's about 78 stacks in total you can put in that thing. One, you will need to have gasoline, so bear that in mind. But it's good. It really is good. Now, let's see. Oh, yes. Cool. It's working. So one of the things I've been trying to figure out is how to create meat jerky. Obviously, previously, I used automated ARK for it. But I did some research this afternoon, and yeah, if you put oil and spark powder into a preserve bin, over time it will turn it to jerky, which lasts even longer, and it's very good for you. So yeah, but I've got lots of fish there. There we go. So yeah, once you've got some meat in here, what you can do is come into consumables and meat, and you can actually craft it right there. I'll see that should allow me to do 44 from the looks of that. Obviously I can do the prime meat as a jerky, but I haven't got that available at the minute. So yes, it is going to take a lot of oil, I will say that, and spark powder. So you may want to start crushing. Oh. Missed one. Actually, I'm just going to eat that one. But yes, it is definitely a good way of keeping your meats. Let's see. Shove that in there. But yes, all of these are slowly being filled. So basically, we've got wood. No, actually, I'm actually naming them as I'm going through. So I've got wood, I've got one for thatch, I've got one for fiber there, stone, flint, hide. So I'll be carrying on down. Not quite sure. But yeah, and I've got these ones here for something like the odds and sod bits that you may need later on. So like things like crystal we've got in here. We've got some pearls and black pearls. Charcoal. I'm not quite sure what to do with charcoal. I'm pretty sure there is a use for it, but I'm keeping hold of it for the minute. Wool I got off of a drop pod. Some keratin. I'll throw in there as well. Obviously, I'm keeping some metal separate because obviously some of the recipes require raw metal rather than the metal ingot. I haven't quite got anything in there, and I've got some gasoline as well. So, yes. Now, obviously, to make your gasoline, it's not that hard. All you need is oil. And you need hide to make it. It's very simple. And then all you literally do is get your oil, your gasoline, put it into your forge. Right here. And it will create it for you into gasoline. So it's kind of cool. And obviously if you've got any metal, throw it in there as well. And you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. But yes. Right then. Let's get this guy's unloaded. Oil's not very hard to get. The easiest way I can suggest is head up north, Farmer Marks, and check out these islands up here. there is big black rocks on those islands that are oil rocks. In addition, along the side here is kind of a little ice shelf, isn't there? If you actually go up along there, you'll find obsidian and oil rocks as well. So there is places to get it, easier than having to go down in the ocean. But yeah, obviously you do need to be able to withstand getting up there and back out. Penguins, maybe penguins, I don't know. I'm not quite sure if penguins do or not, but yes. That's what I'm doing, is basically heading up here for the oil and obsidian, and obviously any obsidian I can find over here. Metals, great actually. But yes, look, that's right where I am as well. But yeah, as you can see, there's this little area in here I haven't even been to yet, as well as all that area. But yeah, literally yesterday I sailed up here, popped up to Carnivore Island, checked that out. There's some more Argentaviuses and stuff up there as well if you're interested in taking a trip. But be careful for some of the more scarier creatures, shall we say, up there. It has scorpions, it has Allosauruses, T-Rexes, Raptors, you name it, they're all up there. That is evil. That really, really is evil. If you think... To be honest, I can get there and out without too much of hassle with my Argentavius. So it's not too bad. But yeah, I literally sailed all the way up and around here yesterday and back around. It took me a couple of hours to do so. But yes. Yeah, penguins. What do penguins do then? Let me just have a quick look at this thing. And they're not called penguins, are they? Organic polymer, that's the one, yes. Snails, I think if I remember rightly, do the same, don't they, as well? The big snails, and they're a farmer. Let me see something. See, that's another thing I want to get is obviously a couple of the giant snails, dung beetles, stuff like that. The dung beetles are quite nice as well because they will turn poops, feces, into fertilizer and oh, what was it? There was something else that it will turn them into as well. I can't remember what it is. Maybe the polymer or something, which is another good idea as well. Hey PFs, how you doing? Welcome in, bud. Long time no see. Let's take that. Let's take that. Okay. Yes, I need obsidian in my fabricator. So we've got that. We got that. That's fine. Turn you on. Oh, so far we have 100, 200, 3. We're gonna have 300. So I'm under 100 to go with the polymer. Still need more though. That's the only problem. And we've got a couple of hundred in there, that'll be fine. We'll take that lot from there. Actually, there's one thing I'm slowly working on is I want to set it up so I have one mortar and pestle set up to do a specific thing. There. How many more can you do? 67, we'll do that and then see what we've got left. That'll take up to about 90-ish, okay. Looking at that. But yeah, that runs also on gasoline. But I was kind of thinking, obviously, with the industrial grill, I might actually move it up a little bit further to here. Then on the left-hand side, have a couple of storages for raw meats. And and then a couple of storages on the other side for the cooked meats, and then probably from there set some to be turned to jerky. But yes. Ooh. Poop. Oh, dang it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Dang, I seen a big poop. That would have been perfect for taming a dung beetle. Yes, Farmer Marks, you need to get in here and do some ascended. You will love it again. Actually, let me sort these guys out. So yeah, we'll pop you there. Now, doing this was kind of hard because of that little bugger over there. That brachiosaur over there decided it was going to come over here and get in my way. So it took me ages to get that roof on. It really, really did. There we go. Let's pop you up here for the minute. Now, there is a little trick in here as well that I've done. I might have to reposition it, but there is also a feeding trough here as well. But it's kind of invisible. What I did is with one of the wall pieces, I've got it rotating like that. And I've actually got the feeding trough in here with berries, fish, meat and all that in here. So, yeah. Isn't that clever? Now, one of the things I can do, if it will allow it... I don't think it's going to hit the water, so I might have to reposition this. Come on, there we go. That one? There we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to definitely bring it, I don't know, maybe into the middle up here. Yeah, depending on what's behind this wall here, I might do the same thing over here. And then set another one up over by the water. I could actually put it underneath the dock, but yeah, the whole thing is raised up by a couple of wall pieces, and then also I've got a nice little dock area underneath here. So yeah, I like how it's turning out, but yeah, one thing I might do as well, if I can, is extend this lower area outwards towards the water for maybe some of those bigger creatures like a brachiosaur later on and stuff like that to get on. And have a ramp over that side. But yeah, at the minute, that is working fairly well. And I kind of like it so far. Well, let me deactivate you. Oh, close that. But it's kind of nice and hidden. There we go. But yes. I like it. It's definitely coming on quite nicely. I am liking it for sure. Right then, let's see. So we got some obsidian. I'll take that for the minute. Let's up the stamina on you. Oh, I'm a little bit over encumbered, but that's fine. That in there. Mr. Dave, what happened? Is he okay? And how's it going there? Unforgiving Gaming, by the way. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. You've never seen this game? It looks interesting. Yes, ARK Survival Ascended. You get to play with some dinosaurs and stuff like that, and you can build bases how you want and stuff. So yes, it's a very interesting, cool game. I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. But yeah, the actual game, this is actually the base game map, which is called The Island. But there is DLCs that come with the game as well that allow you to go in other places. So definitely a nice one. I want to try it out. I can't remember if it's even available yet, but there's one where you get tech dinosaurs. That I would love to get my into at some point. But yeah, I've done this one. I've done the center, which is another island area. I've done Scorched Earth. That's about it. There's tons out there. Go on Steam and have a little look at the whole thing. But yeah, you got ARK Survival Evolved, which was the original version. Then they kind of redid it, put it onto Unreal Engine and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. But yeah, one thing I will say is be very careful when you get close to the volcano in the center of the island, because it really has some nasty creatures up there, should we say. I'm not going to spoil it too much, but yes. He is streaming Farming Simulator starting tonight, really. He's doing map reviews and playing through and posting on the website. Okay, that's a good idea. That is very, very cool. So, say he might be making another map soon. Yeah, oh, okay. If he makes another map, then great. That might drag me back over there. Actually, let's see if I can get you a little bit closer. Yeah, reviewing maps and such, eh? Well, way to go, Mr. D. Dashnet, then. Way to go. Let's see, 1, 2. Yeah. Why the heck not? There we go. 1, 2, 3. Look at this all melting. I do have a little bit of storage, so that will be fine. Installing now. oh, I've gone the wrong way. That way, that way, that way. So I think it actually has both PvP and PvE in it. Obviously, the version I'm doing is like a single player, so I'm playing against the game itself. But yeah, you could do multiplayers if you want to. If you got a bunch of friends, it might be worthwhile getting onto a server and doing it that way. From what I understand, it's probably an easier option if you do have a server, because you can get in and maybe set each player up to do a specific thing or set up a certain area. That's kind of how Mr. Dave did it previously. Also, we had Mr. Greenthumb Farmer, Farmer Marks, a few of the SGA guys all on a server, and yeah, they all had their own little areas. It was kind of nice. Mr. Greenthumb Farmer was there as well. But yes, it's definitely a fun game. I think at the minute, actually, just out of interest, Steam library. So I currently have 388.5 hours in this game. A good couple of 100 hours was on my previous save game. This one now, I have no idea how much is actually in this save game itself. I don't even know if there's a way of checking. Let me save that a minute. Let me go out to the main menu a sec. In here. But yeah. The only thing I can't do, and I don't know why, still don't know why, but I cannot install mods. It's annoying. Shiny, 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 there. Because previously I've had a few mods in, like Automated ARK, the shiny dinosaurs, ceiling foundations and stuff like that. But whenever I come into here and click install, I get this popping up. Yeah, I've got no mods installed, so I don't know why this is popping up. And I do have, I think it's about 26, 28 gigabytes of storage. So it's more than enough. It should install them, I would have thought. Unless I'm missing something. But yeah, create game. Let me see. Does this say... Oh, no. how much... No. It'd be nice if there was a way of seeing how much hours you've got in there. But yeah, there's a whole load of mods in there and all these new DLCs that you can add in as well. If you like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, there is a ARK version of that as well in there. So, but yeah, it's a great game. I will say that. If you're into base building and dinosaurs and stuff like that, then yeah, definitely go for it. And actually, what I will show is a great little tool that I use often. Is this website right here? It's called ARK Unity. Actually, let me go back to the main menu itself. There we go. Copy that. I'll pop it in chat for anybody who wants to check it out. But what this will do, or has, is lots of news and information about it. Obviously, it covers dinosaurs that are within the game, not only on the island, but on all official maps. So obviously, you got Lost Colony, which is the same as this one. Look at that, Ragnarok, I guess. See, this is one thing I haven't seen yet, is the Lost Colony, but I'm pretty sure it's the same island that we're currently on, with a few tweaks here and there. But yeah, Scorched... What Scorched Earth looks like on here. But you got Aberration, the Island, Extinction, Scorched Earth. See, there's Scorched Earth. That is a nasty one. I will say, the first few hours of playing Scorched Earth, I was literally just dying. It was that bad. Mainly from heat exhaustion. You get so far, then you just pass out from heat. It's terrible. And I actually streamed it. And yes, I don't know how many of you guys would probably remember that far back, but yes. But yeah, you can see there is all of the official maps for the game. So there's quite a few. But yeah, it covers items, tools, dinosaurs. If you want to know about a specific dinosaur, you can actually come into here, you can find it and do some research. Now, I don't think all of the dinosaurs are in here in creatures, but a lot of them are actually broken up into different categories as well. I'm not sure how many of you guys were aware. Obviously, you got your farmers, which is kind of what I focused on to start off with. So, my Ankylosaurus, Moschops, Doedicurus, stuff like that. They're actually classed all as farmers. But as you go on, obviously you got things like healers, soakers, damage dealers. You can see all these right here, even flyers and stuff like that. Healers, for example, Daedon, which is like a war pig, I suppose. They can find up in the snowy area. You can actually get that to passively or actually heal your dinosaurs when they get hurt, which is a great thing to get into if you're doing a lot of boss battles and stuff like that. Have a couple of them with you set to passive mode, or passive healing, should say. And yeah, they will just keep healing you up as you're going, so definitely something to go with. I would love to have a snow owl, but I've never actually seen one yet here, so yeah. I'm guessing it's currently only on certain islands, which it is. So with that, if you've got a server, from what I understand, if you have a server and you go to, say, the Fjord, or whatever this one is, or Lost Island, whatever, Extinction, and you tame one, you can actually bring it back to, like, the island, for example, if that's where you are. So, yes. Wouldn't mind having one of them. You've had one? Yeah. But yeah, there's a whole group of things in here that's definitely well worth getting. But yeah, I would start off with, if you are going to play, is looking at the farmers. So things like the Castroidus, great for wood, which Mr. Farmer Marks now has. Obviously you got your dung beetle, which is great for collecting feces, dino feces, which then turns it into fertilizer and something else. Your mod shop, if you can get that early game, you don't even need a saddle for it, but if you can level up quite quickly, it can be quite a good bruiser, I guess is the best way to call it. But that will harvest berries, wood, fiber, thatch, stuff like that. Great little thing. The Doedicurus, this little armadillo thing, great for stones, by the way. Stone and flint, if I remember rightly, is the primary thing that this will collect. Work on things like the weight is one thing I will say. Weight on all of these is well worth setting up pretty high. Stamina, health, stuff like that are more second. Stamina would be, yeah, I would go with stamina and probably weight to start off with, and then like health, stuff like that afterwards. So really work on these quite hard to really get them up. So the more they've got in them, the easier it is for you along the road. Ankylosaurus, obviously, the dude I was just using a minute ago, great for stone, but also great for gathering metal, obsidian, and obviously same thing again. If you really work on the weight on them, you can get a heck of a lot in them. That is for sure. I have had some of these giant snails, the Achatina, what I pronounce them, these giant snails. I have had them in the past for polymer, I think it was. I'm pretty sure that's what they put out. But the thing is, they don't actually state what. Oh, there you go, yeah. So free cement, and they will give you free organic polymer. There you go. But yeah, there is some of these that do have like tutorial videos with them, so you can actually see it in the game and stuff like that. Argentavius, obviously great bird. It's like basically a giant eagle. If you work on the weight on that, it will actually carry most creatures within the game. Some of the bigger ones, no, because they're a little bit too big, but it will pick up a fair few of the creatures safely. But yeah, obviously the ones that I've got at the minute, I've worked on weight, melee damage, health, and stamina. They're the four things that I tend to focus on long term, because if you can get a bird that can last in the air for quite a while with a good weight, yeah, you're good. Another one that's very good is Alvis. These guys right here, the sheep. You can get some wool from them, which is quite nice. I've got a Beazle Buffle, but I really don't know what use it's for, to be honest. I do apologise, but my wife wanted one. So yeah. But it's got a taming guide right there, so I'm going to do a little bit of research into some of these. But yeah, I would focus primarily on specific things if you get in there. Obviously, if you want a couple of bruisers, yeah, go for it, like a T-Rex, an Allosaurus, something like that, be fine. On land, obviously on sea, looking like a Megalodon, very easy to tame. And oh, you mentioned Equus. That's basically a horse there, Farmarks, I think it was yesterday. You're thinking, you don't know what an Equus is? It's basically a zebra horsey type thing in the game. And yes, I'm kind of annoyed because you're trying to get, what was it, a unicorn? And I don't think they're in Ascended anymore. I might be wrong, but yes. They're evil little things. They like to rip you off of your saddle, the Capicarius, whatever you want to pronounce them. They'll actually jump at you, knock you off your saddle. It's crazy. Piranhas are evil, but a good way of getting some prime meat, or prime fish, you say. This guy, the Diplodocus, whatever, Diplocalus. Great. If you're doing a lot of underwater stuff, this thing will allow you to get oxygen from it. So, nice little thing to have next to you if you can. But yes, there's quite a few things in here I've not actually seen in the game yet. These are great little things. They're kind of like a little dinosaur, very friendly. The little ichthyosaurs. Love them. They're so cute, but yeah. But yeah, this is... Oh, the otter. I wonder if it's got it in here. That is a passive tame. Yes, saber-toothed salmon. I thought it was. Saber-tooth. So any of the small fish type piranha. With that, you have to, from what I understand, you have to kill the fish, but do not destroy it. You pick it up with your hand, and then you have to feed it to the otter. If I remember rightly, I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit more. But yeah, that is definitely what I wanted to look at. Okay, but yes. This is the other guy I was thinking of. Taming. It's another passive one where you keep it awake and you have to sort of give it something that it wants to tame it. But with this little dude, I was actually watching a video the other day and I mentioned it in the stream the other day. This has a clever little glitch, I guess, in it. Or perk, should we say. You can load a fair bit into this thing, but the weight doesn't transfer onto you once it is on you as a shoulder pet, from what I understand. I've never done it myself, but yeah, you can put a lot of like wood and stuff, I guess, metal into it, and the weight doesn't transfer onto you. It's kind of weird. So I was like an extension to your backpack type thing. But yes, I'm gonna have to look into that. But yeah, it takes a lot of different things to potentially tame it. But yes, there we go. But anyway, enough of that. You guys want to see this, don't you? Oh, give me that. Give me that poop. Because I want that for taming a snail in a minute. Because we're going to go take a little fly. I'm actually going to take the other dude with me. And we're going to take my Moz Chops with me. Come here. Yes. So you kind of have to do a little bit of research into the different types of dinosaurs, what they're good for, what they're not really. We're going to take Demon here. We're going to crank you up. We'll keep that in there for the minute. But there we go. You can, with the left mouse button with an Argentavius. Same with a Pteranodon there. The Pteranodon that was also on my roof there can pick up smaller creatures, so like these shoulder pets. If you want to go in and pick a few monkeys up, for example, to tame, you can use that guy to pick it up if you wanted to. But yeah, I thought at this time I would... Oh yes, we're going the wrong way. I want the cave. Because we want to go find a snail to tame quickly. Not a snail, a dung beetle. And the nice thing is, now with dung beetles, the bigger the poop, the better, is all they can say. And the easier it is. Now obviously once you've tamed a dung beetle, you can then pick it up as well. And I think while I remember, when we get there, I'm actually going to tag it on the map here because I haven't added it in this save game yet. Where are we? There we go. I suppose I could have come down with just my Moz Chops, but nope, that's not what. It's a bit further around. I'm currently looking for the little crate. What do you call it? The little area I want. Where is it? There. Is it there? Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. The little canyon. Yeah, it might have been easier actually just bringing him up, to be honest. Chomp here. So right about... there. You can be dropped off there. I'm not seeing anybody. Oh, there's a Therizinosaurus up there. Let's go take that guy out. It's also cute. Oh no, it's not. No. Oh. It's not a Therizinosaurus. Sorry. Oh no. Sorry, mate. Sorry. It's a Gigantoraptor. Now the thing is, it's got its nest there, but I don't. Oh yeah, there's its little baby. Hello. Now where did the adult go? Oops. Now, from what I understand, you have to go in with ghillie outfit. There we go. Look at that. Look at how pretty that little dude is, that big dude is. I guess I got a little bit too close, but look at that, how pretty it is. It's almost like a giant peacock. But yes, it's a herbivore, but it's very protective. Let's put it that way. Okay, we're going to leave him alone there. Right, where's my chomp? Right, let's bring you into here. We'll drop you there. I am going to change you so you're not so you can defend yourself. Oh, you're set to attacking? Okay, you're fine. That'll be fine. And here we go. Now I'm not too worried about the chitin, to be honest. So here we go. But it's kind of crazy that I can find this cave every single time. Well, there's plenty of caves around the map. Just got to find them. I definitely know where 2, maybe 3 of them are. But yeah, this is probably one of the easiest. It's obviously right down the bottom. Can I zoom in a bit? So obviously the Meg point is where my base is, and obviously just behind where I am, where the arrow is above it, that is that little canyon that I was at. So if I actually open up the map itself and zoom in a bit, so yeah, this is where my base is. You can actually come up here and then follow it down and then into the canyon here. There's a little cave. It's tricky to find if you don't know what you're looking for to start off with. But I've been in here so many times, it's almost second nature to know exactly where it is now. In addition, the other cave that I definitely know is in this little crescent here. Over here above Herbivore Island. Literally, I think it's right in here or right in here somewhere. It's been a while, but yeah, there's another cave in there that you can go into as well. But great for getting your magic mushrooms and stuff like that. And chitin and God knows what else. But yes, I can... What was I coming down here for? Oh yeah, the dung beetle. So another thing you can find down here is dung beetles, crystals. If you need crystals, you can come down into these caves, find them. Now, one thing I will say is each cave is slightly different. Some will be hotter, some could be colder. From what I remember, from some videos that I watched previously, there's some that get very, very hot, but you're going to need to have armor on because some of the creatures in there can be a little bit tougher to beat, shall we say? So this is kind of like an easy level. If you can get through this one without dying too many times, you should be fine. But yeah, down here we have Titan boas, scorpions, spiders, obviously the dung beetles. Dung beetles are tame little things, but yeah. But yes. Right, so somewhere around here is usually where the bad guys start coming in, so... Yes, I see some Titan boas over there, just make sure... Yep, okay. Yep, they're fine. In addition, when you come down here, just so you are aware, in this little spot here, this little alcove, there's usually an artifact there to collect as well. So just keep an eye out for that as well when you come down here. But yeah, you can get metal down here, obsidian. Oh, come on. Come on, Titan Bower. Come on. Level 14 Titan Bower. Whack dead. We'll see, it will give you fiber, thatch, and all that, meat and stuff. Now, some of these guys will drop inventory as well when they die. So you may want to keep an eye out for them. Now, is there a reason there was that dust there, or should I be worried? It might just be smoke, okay. Yeah, that is the Titan Bower. I am seeing a dung beetle up ahead. But yeah, you gotta be very careful coming down here. But yeah, right there we have some obsidian. So I could have got some right here, which I might do on the way back out. But looking at it, I've already been down here a couple of times, so it should be fairly clear. So I will say that. Whoa, I might have just found the game that my wife would play with. Yeah! Yes, righty, let's see. So, taming food in, oh yes. So I can't, can I just do some poop? Because that would be quite nice. So, inventory. We've got a medium, we've got 2 mediums. Okay, so this is kind of gross, but passive taming basically it means usually the animal will request a specific food type. Obviously, dung beetles need a dung. Obviously, larger the better, really. You put it into the last... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. You put it into that last inventory slot, which is your 0. You walk up to the creature and then hit the E. As simple as that. Once this dialogue pops up, you can then name it, and I'm going to call this one Poop. Poop. Pooper. Once you've done that, you can then walk up to it, hit the E key, and hold it. You can even ride with it, so look at that. Yay! We have our first dung beetle. Ain't that cool? But yeah, I'm going to go a little bit further down. Obviously, I was quite surprised. There's actually metal in here as well. I didn't even notice before. I might have to bring my Ankylo down here at some point. But we're going to go a little bit further down. It has been a while. Okay, we got some spiders. Just to show you. They will go for you. Go on. Kill, 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 kill. Yeah, they honestly, they don't last long. We do have a giant centipede up ahead as well. Also known as an Arthroplura, which is kind of nice. But yeah, you got the little inventory boxes there, so yeah, there's not a lot in there. I'll probably take the arrows. Gotta be careful because there is other things around. There's a 22. Took it out quite easy. Let's see. I'm gonna take that. I don't really need them. Keep that. Keep that. They will despawn eventually. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not really worried about any of that. If there was any armor in there, I'd probably take that, but right now there's not a lot. But as you can see, we've got another dung beetle right there. Hello, mate. I'll have to come back and maybe get a couple more. We got a little brown one over here, quite a wild one. Oh, there's a 34 there, actually. But yeah, explore the cave, see what you can find. Now, you will find in some of the other caves the Oh, I want to call it a Bigfoot, but they do have them in here as well. So yes, righty. We've got a nice little scorpion there. There's one. There's another one up ahead. I can see there. Really? I would love to maybe tame some of these guys as well. Like, I've never done it before, but I would love to give it a try one of these days. Oh, just suddenly had a thought. I have a what you call it, the cage at home, haven't I? In one of my storages. I can put the dung beetle in there for now, so it doesn't wander away. And we do have a spider up here, or two. Hello. Goodbye. Cool. Imagine one of those spiders with a saddle on the back of it, with you riding it. That'd be an interesting idea. There we go. Oh yeah, there's a lot of metal in here actually, thinking about it. Let's see. Ooh. Yes. I'm hearing something or other around here. Not quite sure what. Oh my goodness. Be lucky you can't really see anything. But to be honest, I think I survived that lot. Oh geez, what the heck is that? That would look a little bit different. But there is a artifact. This is why I wanted to come down here actually. There is a bigger artifact down here that I wanted to find. Oh, yeah, we'll take a little bit of that. Oh, that didn't quite work out the way I wanted to, but okay. We made it. Oh, hello. There's a Titan Boa right there. Whoops. He is dead, though. There we go. Oh, whoops. I kind of got knocked out there. I think one of the scorpions or something must have got me. Wasn't paying attention there, but yes. Dang it. One thing I do need to remember to do is change the main Moz chops to more I think it's on passive at the minute, so it won't really attack anything if anything comes nearby. I need to put it to a better level. Come on, wake up, wake up. There we go. Come here, you. Come here, you. But yeah, this was what I was primarily coming down for. And we got more visitors, so... yeah, this is why you really need a high level, like Moz chops or something to come down with. Let's just sort you out. But yeah, as you can see, tons and tons of chitin again. Let's do that. And while I'm at it, so we're going to go to behavior, I think it is. Nope. It's not harvest, nope. Was it behavior? I can never remember. Option. Nope, don't want to do that. Tracking. Okay. Oh, it is on attacking. Okay, aggressive level attacking. Okay, so I guess it's okay. We'll leave it as is. That's fine. Don't want any of that. But yeah, this is what I want. Artifact of the Hunter. This will allow me to go into one of the battle areas later on. There we go. We've got some obsidian down here. I still hear more creatures down here, so gotta be careful. But yeah, we're just gonna take a little wander around. See what's here. We've got another scorpion up ahead. Had a couple on my last save. They were quite fun. Could ride on them. Oh, come on, let's see what you're dropping. Anything good? To be honest, I got tons of that, so nope, we're fine. I'm trying to think. I don't think it actually comes back on that entrance, but I can't remember whether it comes out elsewhere though. But we're going to keep going on up. May have to drop off some stuff. Oh, there's a nice little golden dung beetle there. Hello, mate. So yeah, you can get a fair few. That is for definite. Heck, if you're good enough, what you could always look at doing is maybe taming some of these scorpions and that while you're down here. I'm pretty sure they only really need metal, not metal, meat to tame. There we go. Anything else? Anything else while we're here? Anybody else want to fight? Because you're going to lose. Yeah, see, you got another dung beetle. See, there's tons and tons of dung beetles around here. That's crazy. See, you got one there, you got one there. Oh, okay. Have we come back around? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've now come back on ourselves. That's good then. Okay. So we'll just head back on up and, yeah, head home, I guess. Yes. The nice thing is, I don't think they really respawn that fast down here, so take your time. Obviously, this is what, the third, maybe fourth time I've been down here in this save game, and yeah, it gets easier each time. But yes, just take your time when you're first starting out, and you'll be fine. There we go. But yes, who knows, I may come back later on and maybe grab a couple more of those dung beetles. Nope, nothing down there, okay. But yes, that's another little bugger off my list to sort out for the minute. Dung beetle. But yeah, that was just using medium dino feces, so that wasn't bad actually. I'm happy with that. I might have had to, if I had small ones, it might have taken a little bit more, but there we go. Yeah, up here. So that's kind of cool. What did you say? I have no idea. I'm just kind of rabbiting on. But at least now we have a dung beetle to add to our little collection. Here we go. We just got to get up here. We do have a buttload more of chitin as well, so Yes, that's the only downside. You get a lot of chitin. I've got, what was it, 2 storages? Currently full of the stuff at the base. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh. We are there. Actually, while I'm at it, even though I know where it is, I'm going to pop a waypoint here. I keep calling it cave entrance, or cave. Except, there we go. So there is cave 1. I'm going to have to look at seeing if I can get to the other cave at some point. Maybe for the next stream. Yeah, can I get a little bit closer to that? Let's see, can I find a spot to land up here? Because that is a really pretty bird. I want to see it one more time. Let's see, can I get... No, I've got my hand full, but yeah, you can just about see the tail of it there. Plus a baby on the ground. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Yes. Who knows, maybe one day I'll have one. But right now, I'm fine. Right, go on, Chomp. Let's get you home. I'm still waiting on this. But with the Gigantoraptor, if I remember rightly, it's a passive. So I did see a video about it the other day. If I remember rightly, it's a passive tame, but it's on the baby. You have to tame, basically claim the baby, sort of go in with some, hang on. Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? ARK. Okay, it's not going to show me the armors. It's. Dang it. Ghillie armor. You have to sort of go in with ghillie armor and mimic basically what the baby does. You sort of imprint it that way. It's a weird one, to be honest. I don't think you can actually tame the adult. Come on, put you down. There we go. So yeah, but once you get the baby tamed anyway, you can put a saddle on it and incubate eggs and stuff. So it's not bad. There we go. Right. Wait. There we go. You can carry on doing that, but yeah, it's definitely a weird one. Get on you. But yeah, one of the things I want to work on at the moment is creating partners, should we say, for my current animals or dinosaurs. Obviously, I've currently got 2, my male and a female Argentavius, so they are fine. If you're, oh, you still got some stuff in you. So that's fine. I've got my male and female Ankylosaurus, so that is fine. But yeah, I want to look into getting like another megalodon of the opposite sex. Same with the Doedicurus. Same with the giant beaver here. The whatever it's called. Probably same with my little froggy here. Get another one of them. Oh yeah, there you go. that's my little my tank. Doesn't show very well, this light over here. I wonder if I can get you to follow me into some sunlight, mate. Come on. Oh, you need to behave. Do not follow me. There we go. Come on, tank. Come on. Well, yeah. My Carnotaurus, just so you're aware, my Carnotaurus is now called Carl. My daughter named him. He'll get a girlfriend at some point. Let's see if we can get you into the sunny spot over here. Come on, dude. There we go. Come on, a little bit further, mate. A little bit further. There you go. Let me stop you there so we can actually have a proper look at you. But yeah, it's I seen it and thought that is almost like a little rainbow Ankylosaurus. So I thought, I'll have a look at it, see what it is, sex-wise. Obviously, I really wanted a male, and it was turned out to be a male. He's a very colourful male, so yes, that is my little tank there. He's now up to level 42, can go a little bit higher. And also he's got a bit of orange in there, a bit of red, lots of blue. And I thought, why the heck not? And actually, I found him up in the place I was there the other day, up in this area over here, right below the cold biome area. But yeah, I thought that was very, very cool. So, but yeah, I want to work on getting males and male and a female of each next, and yeah, we'll go from there. So maybe by next week, I might have all of them sorted out. Here we go. And then they're gonna have. Well, I was kind of thinking to set up a little stall for them, but I think I'm gonna leave it for the minute, just like how it is at the minute, but have them in their own little spots, as it were. I do need to craft another load of saddles, so at some point I will do that, but I'm going to nick that for the minute because it's going to make life a little bit easier. You can go into there. You can go up 4 more levels. Yeah, we'll work on a little bit of weight, a little bit of health. But yes, and I kind of like the little ankylos. They're cute. They really are cute. And then obviously, if you get a Dodicarus, which is like a little armadillo. Where's... Oh yeah, mine's inside. They have a little trick for traveling. Yes! Yes, Farm Marks, the froggy will need a little water pit, so I was kind of thinking maybe setting up over on this side here a little pit for that. Or potentially having an area over here. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, right now, Froggy can stay here. But yeah, Mr. Frog... I'm still not quite sure exactly what use Froggy's for, but I will say he is very, very good when it comes to jumping. That melee damage, and do a bit of weight. There we go. But yeah, this guy can really jump some. But yeah, I need to find it. I'm thinking, obviously, renaming it to maybe Kermit, and then get a second one called Miss Piggy. But yes, these guys are probably going to end up being food. But yeah, want to find another little beaver at some point. I would prefer, if I can, obviously you got one with a black coat, which I would like to have as a female to go with him. So yes, but yes, things still to do. But yeah, the Dodicarus. Obviously, you can put a saddle on it. Obviously, it's great for harvesting stone, I will say. Yeah, maybe some little froglets or something. I don't know. Yes, great for stone harvesting, as I was saying. Let's do this. We'll put this away. But when you're actually riding it and traveling around with it, it also has a very cool little something that it can do if you weren't aware. Let me just put this lot away first. Here we go. So, when you're actually going along, you're riding it, if you click on the right mouse button, it'll roll into a ball and keep on rolling until it runs out of stamina. Now, obviously it will, if it hits a dinosaur, it could potentially knock it out or kill it. So bear that in mind. If you've got a brachio nearby like that one there, yeah, you don't want to get that angry, but there you go. See, you can definitely kill a Paris or something like that. But then you can bring it back if you wanted to. But yeah, just the right mouse button on its own, and then just use your mouse just to guide it to where it needs to go. It's kind of cool, isn't it? So some of the things that they added in, it's very cool. Jump? Why jump? Exactly. You don't need to jump with this guy. But yes, it needs to get a partner for this one as well at some point. What do you need? You're going to need a female. You need a female. It's like, oh my goodness. Froggy needs a... Why is it... Is it just me, or do I seem to be taming a lot of males? I have interest. Do you say what you are? No gender from the looks of this. Okay. Let me bring this one down here, because it's probably going to be a better spot right there. And I'm pretty sure this is... Yeah, this is a male as well, and this was a baby. Oh, I have interest. What can you go up to, dude? And this is a Ceratosaurus. We'll crank that up. That's a fair bit. We'll crank that up. There we go. I think next I'm going to start working on a little bit more weight and melee damage. But yes. Ugly looking thing, but okay. Need to find it a nice little girlfriend. There we go. Right then. Let's sort this lot out in here. So we've got Moz Chops there, which is full of chitin. Empty you out. Right, so we've got... Oh. See, right, let's see that. That little lot can be put in its storages. So yeah, look at all these little trophies I've been collecting. We've got talons, we have brains from an Allosaurus, we've got teeth, we've got spine pieces. This is basically, most of this is from stuff that's being dropped by dinosaurs. We've got a pelvis there, no idea. We've got a spine there. We have a vertebrae. It's like we've got an entire skeleton there almost. we got a leg there. We got a hand there. We got the skeleton. There's another arm there. Another arm. It's like crazy. You have a whole arm. It'd be fun if you could actually put these together and make them into something. That would be kind of funny and cool. Hey, Just Peachy Gaming, how you doing? Welcome in. There we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, so I'm still sorting out all my storages over here. So it's kind of a little bit here, a little bit there. But these three up the top here are primarily for armors, saddles, stuff like that, tools. That can go into there. I'm going to put that in there as well for the minute. Yeah, I need to do something with the chitin actually, because I got far too much keratin there. I think you're full. Oh no, I've been taking something out, so that could go there. You're doing good. Glad to hear it. I'm not doing too bad. You had to uninstall Evolved? Yeah. Yes, they're big old games. I will say that. US just won a gold in the half pipe skiing. Wait, there is one more skier. Ah, okay. There we go, there we go. That's getting quite full, so I'm going to have to start looking at finding a use for hide. Oh, that's what I was going to look at. Oop. I need to change this ladder. It's annoying. So, yeah, I've got armors in the... Oh, no, this is obviously the saddles that I've been collecting along the way. So, some good ones there. Obviously, this is going to be for just my armors. So, like I said, I've got some chitin armor there. I did get a chest piece from one of the drop pods, which is kind of nice. Got a high level on it. The other one I did was obviously the furs, and I went and found this. Literally, I was heading up north last night. A drop pod came down, and it had a bleaking fur leggings in it, and it was a higher one than I did. So yes. But anyway, got the furs now. I do have some more hides somewhere. I've got the trousers, I've got the everything. I don't think I'm actually wearing it, I might be, but yes. Need to find them, put them in here, maybe get rid of this one, and just use that one. But yeah, so I also got this scuba gear as well, so I can actually last a lot longer underwater. But yeah, But yeah, I seem to be getting a lot of these recipes and stuff as well coming through. But as yet, I really don't use them. I really don't. But yeah, let's get this lot sorted out. Oh, all that meat can come out of here, and I can get this cooked. There we go. We'll get this shoved into here. And turn that on. Look at how quick that it goes, eh? Just think that little campfire that you got, you put a stack in there and it takes, what, a couple of hours to cook? Look at how quick that is. A little bit of petrol, gasoline, and yeah, you're away. So I just tend to leave that running. That's fine. Obviously, I want to work on things like the industrial chem station and all that as well. So there's a lot still to go. Actually, I need to look into setting up the water pipes as well at some point. Oh, I'm full of stone. Fiddle. Can I put some in here? Yes, I can. Good. Good. But yeah, I'm primarily going to stay with the wood foundations and such for the building. I don't think this time around, at least for now anyway, yeah, I'm not going to go with this stone stuff. Are you still going thinking about it? No, good. Just out of interest. Oh, it is on. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got enough polymer now for the boat. Everything else should be fine. It's just those black pearls I now need to look at doing. Also, we've got scuba there. Another thing I've got to think about as well. Do I want to add in an elevator into this place as well? Actually, let's do that other one as well. I think I can do more. Also, I do have the elevators unlocked. I could, in theory, I suppose, maybe later on, remove the stairs on the left there and just have an elevator going up. But yeah, I need to get some I think it's the electric generator as well. So there's a lot of other things I've got to think of before I get to that point. There was that. I really don't use the berries that much, so get rid of that for a minute. That's another thing as well. If you weren't aware, with your dinosaurs, when they get a saddle, they also add in kind of a little crafting bench as well with the saddle, so you can actually craft stuff when you're out and about. So if you want some chitin armor, you can actually craft it right there. Make sure that this stuff is in here. The fur right there. And what you might find as well, that's a 4.40.0. Let me just double check something before I say the next part. Okay, so they are the same, okay. I was wondering whether they'd be any different. I think some creatures give a buffer or bonus when you craft them on them, rather than using that workbench. Or the smithy, you should say. So, yeah, have a little look, and you never know, you might find one of your dinosaurs might give you better armor than your smithy. And that's that done. Here we go. But yes, I'm definitely liking how it's coming on. There we go, we'll pop you there. But yeah, I could see... Yeah, this area over here from where that is. Maybe back one? Yeah, maybe there. It literally going out to roughly... Probably how far that boat is, where the little raft is. Turning that whole area into an open topped area. For maybe like brachios and stuff like that. So, some of those bigger dinosaurs. And then having everything else underneath. That would be kind of nice, but yeah. I also want to go through... Oh, that's a point. Just have interest. Yeah, I could put a little... Yes. Yeah, I could actually move that feeding trough maybe halfway up there. That would hit everybody then, probably. I'll probably need to set up a second one up here. I don't know how high it goes. I know it can go out to... I think it's around about here, wasn't it? It was showing, so... May need to set up multiples, I don't know. But doggy, to be honest, but we'll see. So much chitin, but we've got some fiber in here. Great, take that with this. We'll take the hide as well. Got some more meat in there. Could shove that into the cooker. We've got some... Let's see, we've got 84 mushrooms while we were down there. There we go. May look into starting to maybe set up some different dyes and stuff. I don't know yet. We'll see. Let's see. There we go. Look at how quick that is cracking through all them. But yes. Cool, cool, cool. Right, fiber, which is going to be that one. And I've got more fiber than I need at the minute. And the hide is getting quite full as well, so... There we go. That has literally got one space left from the looks of it. I don't know if you can burn fiber, but we're going to shove some in here. Nope, it won't allow me. Okay, worth a try. Might have to put a second storage down just for that. I do have one in here, don't I? Yes, I do. Oh, excuse me, doggy. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. That will be fine. I'm going to name that fiber as well. Cool. So yes, 1, 2. So it looks like you can do at least up to 3 storages. Okay. So that will do it. You miss the shinies. Yeah, so do I. I wish I could get in the mods installed for it. And on my other save game, I've got maybe on Monday I'll show my other save game if I can get it to load up on here. But yeah, on there I had a lovely pixel triceratops. There's a few other things in there as well, but yeah, that was the one that I really remember. It'd be lovely if I could get them on here, but it is what it is. It was almost like a pixel rainbow triceratops. Yes. I'm kind of thinking, oh, that would be a nice idea. Now, I don't know how it would look, but I'm kind of thinking along this wall here, maybe that far wall. Also, we've got the glass walls, don't we? Dang it! Why they never named what I want them to be named? I had them previously. These here, the greenhouse walls and stuff. I'm kind of thinking a lot of these crafted, and then just plaster them going all the way down that wall there, down that side, to create like an indoor area that you could still get the light coming through. I think that would be kind of an interesting look. You gotta go, Mr. Jers. Alright, Mr. Jers, catch you later. Have a great weekend. Actually, I need to jump off myself because my wife is probably getting a bit lonely through there. And also, I do have to probably do the dishes. And hello, Dell SS100 over on YouTube, by the way. Welcome in, by the way. Yeah, but that's what we're going to call there for today. Actually, I was just looking at my little dung beetle there. He does look like he's got a bit of a gold look to him now. He looked more green earlier. Hi, dude. Look at that. And yeah, dung beetles are great because they can carry quite a lot of weight above their pay grade, shall we say. But look at that, there's a lot of poop in there already, so yes. You're off to do the dishes as well? Yeah. Yeah, so obviously I will be back here on Monday. I'm going to carry on with this for another week, I think. Maybe Wednesday. Pop back onto that Aquarist game, but don't know yet. I'm enjoying this too much. Let's see. How do you do that? Pass this stuff over so fast. The T key. Farm marks, the T key. So yeah, if you come over to your inventory, obviously if you right click it, it says right there transfer, and then the T for tango. You can actually, if you just highlight it, you don't even need to click on it, you just highlight it and it'll transfer over. Obviously, if you want to drop something, for example, it's the O key. So if you've got something in your inventory, let me grab something quickly from most shops. Inventory. So like say these berries, for example, if you hit the O key, so if you come into here, it says drop O, you can actually just hit the O key and it'll drop it a lot quicker than having to go like that all the time and that. And like that or whatever. Actually, that's not even allowing me, or doing that and then dropping it. But yeah, I always use the keys. It's a little bit faster. But yeah, you got to eat, obviously E key. So yes, does make life a little bit easier. That's for sure. Yeah, no worries, not a worry. But yeah, it's getting a little bit dark because the night is starting to draw in here on ARK Ascended. But yes, look at this. Yes, I need to get. I think what I'll do over the weekend is look into maybe a couple of the little monkeys as well to tame. I know in that little valley there's usually some lurking around there. But I'm going to save the game right there and go over to the ending screen. P.S. The game is free with Xbox Game Pass. Definitely will. Yes. Yeah, I would highly recommend anybody who likes base building stuff to install and give it a try. Obviously, the dinosaurs are a bit of a bonus, but check out YouTube videos about the dinosaurs and the game, because content creators who have put videos out there have done it to help you guys out. So yeah, if there's a dinosaur you're not too sure about, don't go near it for the minute. Go onto YouTube, maybe pause the game, go over to YouTube, Google it, whatever. Check out a video, see if it's what you are after. But yeah, the main dinosaurs I would go with is like Moschops, the giant beaver, the Castoroni, whatever you want to pronounce it, Ankylosaurus, Argentavius. Basically what I've got right now in game, the dinosaurs you've seen, go get them, the Doedicurus, because each one gives you a bonus when you harvest certain stuff. So yeah, do your research on your dinosaurs, know what they're all about. I actually need to look into seeing what that I was going to say the T-Rex, but the other Ceratosaurus, see what that can do and what that is useful for. But right now, that's for another day. So, let's see who is out there in the world of Twitch to raid over to. Oh, yes. I do see someone. He's actually got a new name. So, how do you guys feel about going back in a little bit of time? Is Dajnet on yet? Not that I'm aware of. I don't see him on my list. I'm not quite sure when he plans to start streaming, but I do know he's going back to Farm Sim, isn't he? How you doing, Hectate, by the way? In about 4 hours? Oh, okay. So, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, midnight for me, okay. But yes, I think we're going to go over, see somebody formerly known as Soft Stuff. He's actually renamed himself to MattJB_99. And he's actually back on FS19 PV County, of all places. I know a lot of people have actually been asking, can it be converted over? As far as I'm aware, Mr. Dajnet has no plans on converting county, so please stop asking. But yes, if you guys are not following Matt JB, formerly known as Soft Stuff, please come on over and yes, you never know, you might enjoy what you see over there. Good caught the tail end. Yeah. But yeah, I will be back again on Monday, same time, same place as usual, hopefully without any issues. And yes, have a great weekend, guys. Make sure to check out Mr. Dajnet later on, okay? Because, yeah, he is, from the sounds of it, trying to get back into Farming Simulator. And that is a cheeky little cast. I'm going to close Lurk Bait down. There we go. But you caught a watch, by the way. But yeah, let's go see what Matt is up to, and I'll see you on Monday. Take care. Bye for now.